Hey y'all, with the start of season 4 of Critical Role last week, and then second episode this week, some stuff about Critical Role has been popping up in my feed a lot. Everybody's got an opinion, including me. So here goes. I discovered Critical Role about a year ago when I started getting back into D&D. And quite frankly, if you followed along, you know we can blame the Lego D&D set for that. And so for me getting back into D&D. So started watching Critical Role, and I discovered their first season. And I have not quite completed the whole thing, but I've seen snippets of other parts of second season, third season. I watched the Daggerheart play. I watched start of fourth season. I watched about the whole first episode, and then half of the second episode. And by far and wide, my favorite part of all of this is the first season, largely because it's raw. The rest feels more acted and scripted out, whether it's true or not. That's the way it feels. It's the way it comes across. I know they had a little video right before the fourth season started about the new set. I don't care about sets. I care about how the feel comes across on the video. And for me, back when they were with Geek and Sundry, their first season, I suppose, that felt real. That felt more raw. That felt less scripted. And that is what I enjoy. That is what I like. As far as the sort of subsequent improvements, I like the better cameras. Yeah, I like the better miking. Yeah, it sounds a whole lot better. But the less scripted aspect of it is the part that I enjoy the most. And that's the way it feels more to me like our games actually go. I hadn't played for about 30 years, and I'm watching this first season. It was like, yeah, that's what me and my friends used to do in my basement back in the 90s. So, like I said, that was very nostalgic for me as well. I am happy with their success, but this videotaped stuff, I prefer a live play. Even if I'm watching it on tape, so to speak, or recorded, it was recorded cold, right? These people supposedly knew nothing about it. It didn't feel, like I said, it just didn't feel scripted. That's a long-winded way of saying that. Sorry, that's the over-explaining historian to me coming out. But that's my first thought on the whole thing. Like I said, set design, second thought, man, that doesn't really matter to me. You can play in a plain room for all I care. And then the third thing, and this is directly for Critical Role, if it's going to be taped, a 10 o'clock start on the East Coast is really rough for some people. I got to get up for work the next day, or got to get your kids off to school. So my thinking is, if you're going to broadcast something that's taped, you could, start it earlier.